Hey everybody, it is February 16th, 2026 when I'm recording this. It's Joe from the Strange Voyage Files, and I am doing this Super Deluxe Holy Diver. Got this a little while back. In the that back insert. It's pretty cool. It's got a Joe Baracci, is that his name? Baracci remix on it. It's got a remaster of the original album, live stuff from Fresno and in '83, and some outtakes, which are really cool. I really do like the outtakes in these are pretty neat. Comes in a book format. I gotta admit, I prefer how Sabbath does it with the the fold out or not fold out, the little boxes. But this is cool too. It does have a book. So instead of having a separate book, the book is part of this book set. So I get it. It's really neat. I do not think now. Please let me know in the comments. I don't think there was an LP version of this that was ever released. I think it's just the CDs. So I'll be curious to see if we ever get a vinyl copy. I don't know if I'll get that. The only band that I think I'd get that I have been getting and will continue to get the vinyl and CD is Sabbath. I definitely am not going to get it for Kiss. That they are insane prices for the vinyl. I only get the CD. We really have not gotten any super deluxe from Ozzy. I don't see Maiden. I wouldn't. I would probably just get the CDs for. So, but I don't think this was ever released as a vinyl. Now I'm wondering if the album itself, the Baracci mix itself, was just released as a vinyl. That's possible, but I never really looked that deep into it. I got my '83 version of Holy Diver. That's what I'm happy with, and on LP, and that's where I'll continue to live. Sorry, guys. Yeah, everybody, whole clan is sick. Plus, I have the box sets with the album, so again, I'm more than happy. But this is really good. This is a very nice box set that they're super deluxe that was put together. I'll do this in order. So the first CD that's in this is that Joe Baracci remix. It's good. It's cleaner. It's clear. Songs are longer. Sometimes you hear longer intros. Sometimes you hear longer outros. Sometimes it's longer in the middle. I would say the standout for me, and what I did, I got my Windows Media Legacy player up right now. I'm looking right at it, and I had. I typed in Holy Diver, got those albums right next to each other, and I was playing the three, the original, the remaster, and this remix all together in the different versions. What stands out to me is Joe Baracci brought Ronnie's vocals out more. Whereas compared to the other two, it's vocal heavy. I guess that's just the best way I can put it. But again, there are changes to these songs as far as I think every single one of them are at least slightly longer than their counterparts on the original album. I mean, Santa Machout, no. Holy Diver, absolutely. Gypsy, Caught in the Middle, yep. No, Don't Talk to Strangers is the same amount of time. Okay. Straight Through the Heart, that one's longer. Invisible was really long. Rainbow in the Dark, Shame on the Night, yeah, both longer. So again, it's a nice honor to Ronnie. I am not, I'm not a music theory guy, or I don't know how you'd put it. There are a lot of people that can pick up a lot of musicians that can pick up subtle differences, and I'm sure there's a bunch I'm missing in this Baracci mix, but just being Joe off the street, the guy that goes and buys albums, my biggest thing is that Ronnie's vocals seem a little bit louder, a little bit clearer, songs are a little bit longer. and very polished. So it is a good mix. I wouldn't go out of my way for it to listen to it more than Holy Diver, but I wouldn't go out of my way for any of the remixes for any album. I'm with you. Wait, no, I take that back because there's another video I'm about to do. There's one, but no, I mean everybody's remixed, or everybody is not remixed. Everyone's remastered. The remixes, I think, like the Sabbath box sets, it's cool and interesting stuff. I always go back to the original. I'm just an original guy. That's how I am. Sue me. But it's cool. It is very neat. It is different takes on these songs, flushing out some great instruments, flushing out Ronnie's vocals, which are, of course, phenomenal for sure. So that's the big takeaway I have from the Joe Barresi mix. Now to the remaster. Obviously, with a remaster, it's clearer, it's louder, it sounds a lot more crystal clear than the original. That's usually what I take out. Again, this is what I was getting at. There are people like there's in the remaster of Bark at the Moon, something's cut off. I can't even remember what it is, but I guess there's a few seconds of something cut off. And I'll be honest with you, if I wasn't really super paying attention to it, I don't think I'd notice it. I'm just, I don't know. And I always just listen to the original. So, I get the remaster. I listen to it once usually, and then I'm like, it's cool. It sounds great. Give me my 83 version of Bark at the Moon. Give me my 83 version of Holy Diver. But the remaster, again, is beautiful. It is an absolutely, it is a clean, it sounds great. I absolutely love it. Those two discs in this, those are nice to have. It's great. The next two discs, those are the fun ones for me. Again, I'm starting to like things as I'm realizing as I'm getting older. Sorry, guys. I'm liking things I didn't like before. I used to not like instrumentals, and I'm not skipping through instrumentals all the time. I was never a big live guy, and I'm actually taking the time to listen to. My God, this live in Fresno is awesome. Ronnie, it's almost like you don't need to mix it. It's almost like you don't need to master it. Ronnie himself was not only so good, but he made sure his band was so good. You could have thrown, remember the old tape recorders? Press the button? The ones that Bobby Brady was recording everybody with? Was it Bobby or Cindy? That was Bobby. Bobby was remember that's the one. Remember the tape recorder, the 70s tape recorder, that rerun tape, the Doobie Brothers? You could have put that on front of the stage, hit record, and it wouldn't sound much different. And that is a tribute to Ronnie. This live in Fresno is awesome. It sounds great. Ronnie sounds phenomenal. The band sounds phenomenal. I'm going to look on here because I'm blind as a bat. I can't. God, all right. No, that does work. I tried bifocals. It didn't work. I was like doing this, and then at one point I wanted to throw everything out the window. But my God. And again, the songs, because it's again early in his career, so you got Man on the Silver Mountain, which a lot of people don't like, but man, do I love that song. Stand Up and Shout, Straight Through the Heart. God, what a song, Straight Through the Heart, man. Children of the Sea, Holy Diver, Heaven and Hell. My God. He sounds phenomenal. I don't know if this one was released in some other place live or if this is a new recording. I've never heard it anywhere else. Again, not being a live guy, I never really went out and searched for live albums, but I mean, I know stuff had been released after Ronnie passed of live stuff, so I don't know if this is one of them or not, but just unbelievable. This live CD is definitely made this purchase worth it. And then to get even better, this was fun, the outtakes. And a lot of times outtakes for me are, okay, they're screwing around. It's a demo version, blah, 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 yay. But this one was fun. And one of the reasons it made it fun is it had two versions of Evil Eyes, which I love that song. God, do I love that song. The Wynn Davis remix, which starts off this CD, sounds like a demo to me. yeah, I'm not. I don't say I don't like it, but it wouldn't. If this was a version that ended up on a final album, I would say it's anticlimactic. Whereas I love, you skip to the end of this CD, almost to the end, you have the B side from Holy Diver. I love that version. It is darker, it is evil. You got Ronnie in the you can hear the background melody of Ronnie. You have the evil eyes. I'm not doing it right, but that robotic evil eyes with it. It is a great B-side. Yes, I guess I get why they cleaned it up to put it on Last in Line. It's one of my favorite songs on Last in Line. But this is an absolute gem. Oh my. This is an absolute gem. I love the B-side version of Evil Eyes. Also has Don't Talk to Strangers, an outtake version, which I love. Invisible is another song I love. You have two versions on there, and then Straight Through the Heart, which is one of my favorite Dio songs of all time. You have two great versions. You have Rainbow in the Dark with an alternate guitar solo, and I am almost leaning towards I would have preferred this guitar solo version rather than the one we got on Holy Diver. I really, really liked it. You have then you have the two single versions of Rainbow in the Dark, the mono edit, which sounds horrible, and then the stereo edit, which sounds great. But man, the Evil Eyes, that this is a fun outtake CD. I usually listen again. Outtake CDs, I listen to here and there. A lot of times it's 15 different, Kiss will do that, 8 different versions of the same demoed song. It's like, But this one was fun. This one was really, really fun to listen to. I would probably listen to this Baresi version. It's a sauce. Baresi. So you guys ever have Baresi Italian sausage? They're little, they almost look like, whatchamacallit? Breakfast sausage links. We have them. I'm in the Chicagoland area, so there's a lot of Italian. I'm half Italian. There's a lot of Italians running around here. A lot of Italian stores. Oh, God. Get Baresi sausage. It is so unbelievably good. It is so good. But this Baresi, I would definitely listen to Joe Baresi's mix of this again. I would even listen to the remaster of this because it does sound beautifully clear. And is it Wyn Davis that did, let's see, the remix? The story was by Mick Wall. Mick Wall rules. Say who remastered? No, it just says remastered. I'm sure somewhere in here, Wyn Davis probably did the remaster of this. He did a good job. I just don't think he did a good job of Evil Eyes. So, if it was Wyn Davis, you did a great job. If not, whoever did do the remaster of it, you did a great job. Absolutely recommend this. I don't think it's all that expensive. Let's find out. Why not? What do we have to do, kids? Yeah, I got this a while ago. $39 at Target. And I think that's exactly where I got it. Was at Target.com. Very affordable. And you get pretty much the same CDs you get like in a Sabbath box set. So, yeah, I highly suggest this. It's fun. It's good. Every CD in this one is worth listening to. If you're a Dio fan, even if you're not a Dio fan, become a Dio fan and then buy this. Because if you're not a Dio fan, then you're doing something wrong in your life. Oh, one of them is coming up. Who's coming up? It's Randy Bear. Hi, Randy Bear.
Hi.
What you doing?
Getting laundry. I'm surprised you don't have those clothes.
I usually do have those clothes when I'm doing videos. All right, well, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will.
Bye.
Yep, we will see ya.